morning, everyone. My name's Adette Lessert. I'm with 9 3/4 Coaching, and this is Wisdom Wednesday. Last week, I talked about using the resources around us, and I talked about how there's wisdom in all sorts of places around us in our culture, in our environment. And this week, I'm going to pull on resources from some women I know who are very wise and have lots of great things to say. So lately I've been finding myself procrastinating, and I think that that's common amongst most of us. There's a tendency to put off what might seem hard or difficult, or maybe there's a little work involved, right? And you're like, oh, I'll just do it later, I'll take care of it later, and later never comes, or later then becomes a panic to get those things done. And this can come in a variety of different places. Maybe it's housework, maybe it's chores for you students out there, maybe it's getting those applications gathered up together for scholarships, for applying for universities and post-secondary institutions and gathering that stuff, because it takes a lot of work and it's mentally exhausting, not just physically exhausting. And so we tend to procrastinate. So I was thinking about, well, how do I get into action? Because I haven't been very proactive in a few areas of my life, including fitness. And how do I get myself moving? And I thought, well, there's some people I know that are great resources. And one of them is Mel. And Mel has the book, The 5-Second Countdown, and she counts down. But also there's a friend of mine from CAPS, and she has a saying that she uses quite regularly, and it's just do the frickin' work. And sometimes she uses less politically correct words when she says it, depending on her crowd, but the meaning is the same. We just need to get into action, and we need to do the frickin' work. And if we don't, we just make it harder on ourselves, and it takes us longer, and we add stress, and we don't accomplish much of anything. But as soon as we get into action, the ball gets rolling. And when we get into action, then we're able to take the next step and the next step and the next step. So with Mel, she talks about when that moment occurs, when you find yourself freezing, your brain going into overdrive of thinking about all the reasons why you don't want to get into action, all the stress factors that are there, stop and count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And move. When you hit one, take action right then and there. It is part of the brain reprogramming. If we do that consistently, if we do the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action, we will reprogram our brain to know that when we count down, we're going to go into action right away. We're not going to stop. We're not going to let those things get in the way. And we're going to just do the frickin' work and get moving on things. So I challenge you in your life today. Where are you going to use the countdown? And where are you going to get into action and take some steps? So for me today, when I'm finished here, packing things up in my office, and I'm grabbing my gym bag, and I'm off to the Y. And I'm going to just do the frickin' work, because I need to get healthy. It's important for me to be healthy, and I encourage you to find where you're going to do it. I love to hear from you. Send me a message. I love hearing the comments and messages, and I always will respond. So I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Have a great week, and we will see you next week. Bye now.